Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel here today. Today's video is all about contact. So what I'm looking at here today is testing out Trackman 4 in its impact location, how accurate it is, and also how it affects ball flight. Not so much how Trackman affects ball flight, but how we affect ball flight. So what I get with a lot of my clients and comments we get is people say that their swing miraculously changed on the 13th hole when they're playing, and all of a sudden the ball started doing something completely different. Now, as a golf coach, we see guys trying to make swings all the time in lessons, and it's hard work. It's hard work to make a change, and especially because I use Trackman a lot, I measure change a lot, and it's hard to get someone to make a change in the path or the angle attack. It takes time. So to believe your swing will change mid-round, it doesn't really happen that often. I'm not saying it doesn't, some guys will do it. What I'd look to check first of all is your strike. So as you'll see, what follows this is a short little test I've just done on Trackman, measuring how toe contact, heel contact affects the direction the ball will go and the ball flight. So I want you to keep watching to see that, and hopefully you'll understand how strike is vitally important to understanding your ball flight. Keep tuned. So guys, the test. We're going to cover my driver club face here with athlete's foot straight, just light covering to show where the strike is. We're going to hit some balls and look at Trackman data, look at where Trackman tells me I've hit the ball out of. And we're also going to look then at side spin on the golf ball and how strike interferes with that. Because a lot of guys, as I said in the intro, will talk about their direction of their shots be affected really by swing changes mid-round, and we don't really see that much as coaches. We see it sometimes by the environment, but not much so, not other reasons really. So if there's water on a hole or bunkers in the hole or out of bounds, sometimes you may change your swing shape subconsciously because of what you're trying not to do with the ball. But let's just have a look at this. So I'm going to try and swing around about 90 miles an hour. I'm going to try and feel I hit this one out the toe of the club. Okay. Hit that one nicely out the toe of the club, as you'll see. Let's have a look at the Trackman data and see what happens there. So Trackman's got the impact location very similar, as you'll see by the screenshot. Interesting enough there, the face to path on that shot should have been a left-right curvature on the ball. So that ball, in theory, I cut across it 2 degrees, the face was 3 degrees open. That ball should have started just right at target and then cut. The ball flight was a slight draw. The toe contact gave me a minus spin, axis spin, so it counteracted the fact that the face was open in that one. Obviously, when I hit the ball in the toe, the face will open. So the reading I'm getting there is from the face opening from the contact, as well as possibly my golf swing. But basically, the toe, the gear effect in the club makes that ball go straight. So we're going to try and do one out the heel now, similar speed. So, slightly the same test. I'm going to try and hit this one out the heel of the club. Same speed if I can. Ooh, definitely got the heel there. As you can see from that one, heel of the club. Trackman's just calculating. Again, impact location pretty damn close to the exact same spot. That time again, my face to path was a minus number of 4 degrees, so I cut across it 2 degrees, the face was 6 degrees left. The spin on the ball was to the right. So again, the contact on this changed the ball flight. So the gear effect on the driver, and just in case any of you don't know what that is, if you imagine you have 2 cogs like this is obviously the club face, this will be the ball. As I hit the ball in the heel, the club face will close. I get the opposite gearing on the golf ball to make the ball cut. So it helps the ball get back into the center of the fairway, if you like. And both those drives would have been on the fairway, albeit they were both horrible strikes. The draw came from the toe strike and the cut came from the heel strike. So when you guys are looking at your ball flight and of course think, oh God, I've done a different swing, need to work on my swing. Sometimes working on contact is vitally more important than anything else. So the advice would be, if you haven't got a Trackman, which obviously I'd love you all to have, Trackman 4 this is, it shows contact, it shows that impact location, really accurate from my testing from various customers and also myself. So in order to assess your contact, Trackman will help. If you don't want to buy a Trackman, spray the face of your club, measure where the contact is, try and make it consistent, That'll give you more consistent feedback with the golf ball and tell you what your swing is actually doing. But if the contact's not in the right place or not consistent, you're going to get inconsistent results out there. So let's not blame your swing until we get the contact right. Now, obviously, your swing might cause you to have inconsistent contact. That's a different issue altogether. And then we need to work out what part that is. A simple drill we can do to try and improve contact is kind of do what I've just done. I purposely tried to hit the ball at the toe. I purposely tried to hit the ball at the heel. Next thing, I try and hit the ball purposely at the center. And having the awareness, the skill acquisition, as we call practicing the skill, hitting the ball at toe and heel and center, is going to help you as a golfer to understand how to find center more often than not. So let me try on this one to keep the speed the same. So I'm going the slightly less speed than I would do normally. I'm going to try and find the center of the club. That one was more centered but toey, not successful. So again, I'm going to have another go. I'm going to try and find the center of the club with this one. Nearest one to center, but just fractioning the toe. So again, what I'd look at if it was me practicing now and again, I'm trying to do these at slower speed, I'd look at the tendencies and patterns. Do I have a pattern of hitting it in the toe all the time? Then I'd try and make some adjustments. Do I have a tendency of hitting it in the heel all the time? I'd make some adjustments. So the simple things you can do if that is the case, you can do simple exercises. Well, if I'm hitting the toe all the time, I might set up at the toe and try and present the middle of the club to the ball. So I might set up like this. I want to come down, try and lengthen my arms a little bit more to get that strike into the center. You can use T-pegs on the ground. Try and hit a T-peg, or have T-pegs on the grass area outside, where you try and hit a T-peg to influence your swing and the club head to move. So the main ethos of this video has all been about understanding how strike can change your ball flight, and not blaming your swing, not blaming kind of on the golf course. People, coming to us and saying, oh, on the 13th hole I put a totally different swing on the golf ball. And what we look at that from a coach's point of view, when we coach people like yourselves, it's hard to make changes sometimes. So within a session, it's hard to make a swing change. So to think that your swing is going to automatically change mid-round with a slightly different thought is difficult. So it's more likely the strike is changing across the face, which changes the ball flight and the outcome, and that's what you see. So test your strike, get on the Trackman if you can. Please chat down below and tell me what kind of videos you want to see from the future, and ask any questions you have about this particular video. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, join me on my journey and subscribe. I post videos 3 times a week on a variety of subjects. Click my logo in the corner here. That'll get you to become a subscriber for free, and I'll hopefully see you again here soon. Thanks for watching.